Aloha, this is Eddie Lee, PGA member, certified instructor here at the David Ledbetter Golf Academy at the Wailea Golf Club. We're playing the 18th hole on the Emerald course. It's a par 5, about 550 yards, signature hole here, right out to the La Perouse Bay. If you hit a very good drive, you can actually reach this green in 2. There's 2 things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the setup position and also the motion. Now, in the setup position, what we're going to feel is we're going to get the ball position just off our left armpit. Weight position 60% on the right side, 40% on the left. We're going to get our right shoulder down with our left shoulder up. We're going to get our spine behind the ball. That way we can look at the back end of the ball, and specifically the closest part of the golf ball. What that will promote, it will promote the club head to attack the golf ball more from the inside than the outside. Now in the golf swing, the key with hitting consistent drives is to control the backswing length. What I see with a lot of golfers is they overswing. So what happens is they finish their body's pivot, and to create the top of their backswing, they lift their arms to the top. So their arms are getting disconnected from the body's rotation. Conversely, on the way down, when they lift to the top to complete it, they start throwing their hands at the ball, creating no lag, and getting the club to move a little bit more from the outside to the ball instead of the inside into the golf ball. What I want you to feel is I want you to feel that your club is stopping where the left arm is horizontal to the ground and the shaft is pointing up in a letter L position. Now feel and real is a total different thing. What you're going to feel is the club is stopping in a letter L position. But in reality, when you put momentum in, and momentum can't be stopped, it's going to probably go back just a little bit further. But that's okay. We won't get disconnected, which will conversely swing over the top. Let me show you how. What I'm left with now is 240 yards into this par 5 off a downhill lie. I want to make 2 adjustments in my setup. I'm going to play the ball position just a little bit back in my stance, probably about 2 or 3 inches. The club will have a tendency to gravitate or ground out more toward the back of the stance, so I'm doing that adjustment. I'm also going to take my shoulders and match the slope. So in the tee ball, I was in this position. Now with this downhill lie, I'm going to take my right shoulder and dip my left shoulder down. Now the key in this motion is to keep that right side firing. I want to feel like this right shoulder is driving hard and through the golf shot. A good imagery is that right shoulder is going to chase the golf ball just a little bit longer. That's going to keep me through the shot on this tilt. Let me show you how. I just hit a good hybrid in, 240 yards out into this par 5, and I have about a 20-footer uphill. Now the key to putting is a couple things. First, you want to establish your setup position, and then get a good sense of awareness of your motion. A good roll off the putter head is key in putting. In the setup position, we want to have our eyes directly over the golf ball. Get your left eye specifically over the golf ball. To test that, you can take a ball and drop it from your left eye. With your left eye over the ball, you're going to keep that putter head moving down the line in a more consistent manner. From there, I set up with the ball position about 1 inch left of my buttons in my shirt, the grip in more of the palms of my hand instead of the fingers. Ball position right down off my left eye, ball position about 1 inch left of center. The motion itself, you're going to feel your left wrist staying nice and firm on the back, but I advocate that you release the putter head a little bit with your right hand coming through. You don't want to feel too wooden with your hands, or you're going to have a tendency to block out your putt to the right. It's not a flip. It's not this. It's not backing up. It's actually pointing. It never backs up. It never stays in front. It's going to rock, pendulum-like. With every club, you want to feel the face rotating and releasing. So, with this putt, I'm going to set up with my left eye directly over the golf ball, the grip in my palms. I'm going to tumble over a little bit more with my back. You don't have to be nice and straight and strict like you are hitting a golf shot. You can have a little bit of release in your back. And And I'm going to release that putter head as I go back and through. Now a good sense before I make my motion is to get that ball rolling off that putter head, just like this. With those simple tips in your setup position and your motion, you'll roll the ball off the putter head and make more putts. Any more tips, you can come to our website at www.davidledbetter.com.